Spelunking. I've always found that to be a very odd word. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new episode of Strictly Nintendo, where we're going to be checking out the indie game, The Cave. Now, in the summer of 2013, when I got my Wii U, I had plenty of games to enjoy, but we all know that one of the gems of this system are the indie games. And I wanted to see what offerings were available. And when checking out the eShop, I came across The Cave. Thought it was interesting. Decided to check out the demo. While playing it, I found the game to be whimsical, yet oddly familiar. And I didn't know why, but it was reasonably priced, and I enjoyed the demo, so I bought the game. Come to find out, it's a Ron Gilbert game. That's right, the same Ron Gilbert of The Secret of Monkey Island fame. I played that series religiously in the 90s as a kid, and in fact, still have the original game, copyright 1992. I played the Tales of Monkey Island on WiiWare, and I got the HD remake on Steam of all the Secret of Monkey Island games. And if you love those games, if you love Ron Gilbert's work, you will definitely love The Cave. It's all the core fundamentals about his works that we know and love. And you know that since it's a Ron Gilbert game, it's a puzzle game. And it's the best kind, because it's very challenging and it does not hold your hand. It forces you to use your thinking muscle. And when you figure things out, there's a sense of pride and accomplishment. And that, to me, is a real reward system. And that's just one of the many things that I love about The Cave. Now, The Cave is a mystical place where people from around the world and different times come in search of their deepest desires, and they don't always find what they're looking for. The Cave also narrates the stories as you progress through the game. I say stories because there's 7 different characters that you can play as. You have to pick 3 of them to form a team and make your way through the labyrinth of tunnels in the cave, and each one has a different skill which you have to utilize in combination of the skills of the other characters in order to solve puzzles. Through your travels through the cave, you'll come across cave art, which will unlock pictures with captions that make up a portion of a slideshow that tell the story of the characters you're playing. Each character has their own cavern within the cave, which tells their story and has unique puzzles that are related to the environment of that story. Now, the game is presented in a 2D platformer style, but with 3D models, and it looks great. The graphics are smooth, there's good colors, good lighting, and there's this kind of fun claymation-like feel and animation to the environments and characters. The sound effects, the music, and the ambience is solid. The gameplay and the controls are fairly simple, but very tight and responsive. Overall, it's a very well-polished game. Now, it doesn't really utilize the gamepad in any unique way. When you're playing on the TV, you basically have a simple animation of the 3 characters that you're playing, and the one that you're currently controlling will be up front while the other 2 are in the back. Now, my favorite thing about the game is that even though it has a very fun and playful feel and style to it, the stories of the characters are actually pretty dark. And there's a macabre sense of humor to it all, and that contrast between those 2 elements creates a very unique experience in that classic Ron Gilbert fashion. There's definitely replay value because you have 7 characters, but you can only play 3 at a time. So you'll play through once, experiencing 3 unique stories, then a second time experiencing 3 new unique stories, and then the last time you can pick your 2 favorite stories to go along with the last story that you need to experience. All in all, with the quality of the graphics, the quality of the sound, the challenge of the puzzles, the overall polish of the game just being very well produced and being a very enjoyable game, to me, this rates a 9 out of 10. Hands down, I love it. It is a must-own in my opinion. And it's got a demo, so what have you got to lose? I highly suggest that you check out the demo and would be very surprised if after doing so, you didn't buy the game. And that will do it for this episode of Strictly Nintendo. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care.